Hi, it's Dwyer, gamblersadvisory.com, a free site, bettingangle.us, a free site. It is December 13th, 2024. Let's talk about Sam Goodman's challenge of Naoya Inoue taking place shortly. But first, remember, the opinion you should follow should be your own. Just consider this video to be a second opinion from a complete stranger online. Now, let me just say, Sam Goodman is fluid. He is a combination puncher. He is roughly Inoue's height. He also can lead with power shots and has an excellent straight right hand. He is right-handed. Let me also say he is two-handed. He throws a very good left hook. The problem is that while he is 19-0, he only has 9 knockouts. Folks, that's a less than 50% KO ratio. To put that in perspective, Inoue, by contrast, has 25 KOs in 28 fights. That's an 89% KO ratio. Inoue is one of the premier punchers in the entire sport. For our purposes, most importantly, Inoue is what I call a short puncher. In other words, like Joe Louis, like Rocky Marciano, if you're in the pocket against him, he only has to be right once, and he doesn't need a lot of room to be right. In other words, if you're in front of him, if you're not a mover, if your back foot is not an educated back foot, if you don't have something to keep this short puncher away from you, right? If you don't have that mobile jab that can keep him outside, if you're not long and know how to keep your head out of the frame, you're going to have problems against Inoue. So let me just say, because Goodman doesn't hit that hard, right? I have an interview in my favorites folder of a guy who went the distance with Goodman, who discusses his punching power. Because Goodman doesn't hit that hard, you have a situation where, and because Goodman likes to be around the pocket, right? He's not a back foot mover. You have a situation where he's going to be around the pocket against the wrong man. I'm expecting Inoue, and the fight's in Inoue's backyard, to win this fight by stoppage. Because the odds are lopsided, and I understand it's a battle of unbeatens, but because the odds are lopsided, I'm not sure if there's a lot of value in betting on this fight. Right? If you believe in the Goodman side of the play, then consider taking the over. Right? Because, quite frankly, you could hit on the over and Goodman could still get knocked out in the later rounds. Right? It would be one of those bets where your guy's on the canvas, meanwhile you're in line to collect on the ticket. Right? Think it through. Let's just say, though, Inoue hits so hard. Understand, the man's nickname is Monster. He hits so hard, and he's gifted in terms of being able to hit you to the body as well as the head, and his punches are so short that I have a hard time, even though Goodman has never been stopped, I have a hard time envisioning Goodman going the distance against him. Right? Slicker fighters, Steve Fulton, for example, were able to look good in some of the early rounds. Inoue was able to hunt him down in the middle of the fight. Right? In my eyes, Goodman just doesn't have the power to be competitive. He's going to try to win on volume, and just understand the problem with being a combination puncher. Right? You have to be around the pocket. Guys like Andy Ruiz want to be in front of you so they can hit you with both hands. Goodman is not a pot shotter. That means he's not going to have the defensive skills of, let's say, a Floyd Mayweather. I'm expecting Inoue to win this fight by stoppage. Because the odds are lopsided, I have not put action on this play. Those are my thoughts. Let me hear yours in the comment section of this YouTube video. I'm expecting Inoue to successfully defend his title. And I'm expecting him to stop a guy who has never been stopped. That's my take. Let me hear yours in the comment section of this YouTube video. Thanks for stopping by.